Women want a lean, muscular physique. This is what you should be aiming for as a man. If you get the same exact physique, this is what's going to put your foot in the door with as many women as possible and open up your dating options that you wouldn't have had if you had a skinny fat physique. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly why your skinny fat physique is what holds you back from the woman you want. I want you to imagine your perfect girl. She could be a model, she could be an actress, she could be anybody. I just need you to think of her inside your head to your absolute preference. Does she have wide hips? Is she obese? Is she over 400 pounds? No. In fact, what you're imagining is wide hips, a curvy waist, boobs, ass, and a perfect face. That is the equivalent of a lean, muscular physique for a woman. The inverse of the lean, muscular physique is the hourglass physique in a woman. Wide hips, a curvy waist, and a nice back line. What this is for a man is the V-tapered physique. Wide shoulders, big back, big chest. Now, if you take all those traits that I just described, you are becoming the most ideal type a woman wants. See, the contrast between 2,000 physiques, the skinny fat physique and the lean muscular physiques, live two different lives, and I've lived both. When I was skinny fat, I used to have my nipples pinched through my shirt. I used to be made fun of, bullied, because I had gynecomastia and my stomach was bulging out of my shirt. I should never be able to come to the beach and take my shirt off because of how ashamed I was. Because of the way my nipples looked through my shirt, I felt so emasculated. And the inverse of that, or my other life, the other life that I lived, now that I have a lean muscular physique, I have women touching my back all the time. I have women touching and caressing my chest and touching my abs. And the life that you live is completely different when you used to have a skinny fat physique. Getting girls is easy now. Before, and I used to have to pander to girls all the time. And why wouldn't I? I used to have a skinny fat physique. Do you understand what a skinny fat physique was? I had bitch hips. No man is respected when you have bitch hips. If she could pinch your belly fat through your shirt, there's no reason for you to be respected. Hell, there's no reason why she would even open up her pussy for you. Genuinely think of it like that. Why would she open up her pussy just for you? The thing that's going to lead her to have kids, the thing that's going to lead you to continue your legacy. Why will she open it for you, for a man who has bitch hips, who can't even take care of himself? And now compared to when I built my physique, my life was completely different. I changed myself. My life turned completely upside down. I was never the same again after I built my physique. So you have to understand the importance of building a lean, muscular physique. Your options, your dating pool, it literally opens. The options that you used to have that were so scarce, it becomes so vast that you have too many to pick from anymore. It becomes a genuine problem because now they have something to look forward to, and that is you. So this is how you fix your bitch hips. One of the key areas to focus on is physicality, which is the exact reason why you need to build an aesthetic body, which is why I built you a course where I personally made it for you, where you will never have bitch hips again, where you have personal meal plans, diet plans, workout plans, and everything curated by me. You will never have bitch hips again. Link in the description below. Click it now. And see, the second example that I have is so powerful that's not even fair to even have it. Before, and I used to be asked from my friends, coaching clients, people I even meet inside the gym, hey, how do you attract so many women? How do you go up to women and not feel rejection? Pause. I've been rejected multiple times. It's totally normal. In fact, it's what you should expect on your journey to getting more girls with your lean muscular physique. But there's a trick to where or how I've been able to increase my options. And it's something called the halo effect. There's two types of people that I can give you. This is going to be an example. You have a very pretty woman. You have a very ugly woman. This is how the world works. They both do one bad deed. One gets reprimanded and one gets off scot-free. who do you think gets off scot-free? If you pick the attractive women, you are 100% correct. There's this thing called the halo effect, where people have more affinity towards somebody who is more objectively attractive. It is a genuine cheat skill. And once you have harnessed this for yourself, the world unlocks for you. Things that I haven't been able to do before now become more accessible to me just because I fixed the way my body looks. Because you seem more appealing, people now pander to you. They now give you more stuff. They now give you stuff that you never even had before. All because you fixed how objectively attractive you were. Those same rejections that I used to have back in the past have now ridiculously reduced just because I fixed the way my face looked, just because I fixed the way my body looked. When you understand that in life, attractive people get more out of life, get more of a squeeze, get more of the juice that comes out of the fruit of life, this is where you start to actually change and understand that in order to succeed as a man, you have to build a lean, muscular physique. There is no other option. You should actually be excited for this. This is an actual gift that we have as men. Why do I say this? If a woman is born unattractive, she cannot change that. Her base model, she could put makeup on, she could put lipstick, she could put cosmetic surgery, anything that she can do, it still won't fix the underlying issue, her base model. But as a man, you can interchange your traits to become more attractive. We are interchangeable. We can access our bodies. Literally, your skinny fat body that you have right now, you can put 6 packs on yourself in just 6 months. You can literally customize your own character, and all it takes is just consistency and a little bit of hard work. Not even just hard work, consistency. You can change your avatar just by being consistent. And this is a genuine thing that you should be glad for, our advantage that we have as men. This is something you should be grateful for and taking advantage of. And the last thing I want to touch on that's really, really powerful is something that doesn't even have to do with your face, your body, anything that's external. In fact, it deals with everything internal, and that's your confidence. I'm going to use the example that I used prior, where I talked about me on the beach 5 years ago, where I used to be absolutely skinny fat, to now where I have abs. And the difference between those two people is that now I have the confidence to be able to take my shirt off and I have the worry that someone's going to look at my nipples. Generally, I do not have to worry about somebody coming up to me, bullying me, and touching my nipples because they're big and look grotesque. I have that confidence now because of what I've built, the physique. I have built the confidence and endured the long trials and tribulations of being inside that gym, not knowing what to lift, not knowing how to lift, not knowing my rep ranges, not knowing how to eat, not even knowing that I'm not supposed to be binge eating at 3 a.m. in the morning. I put myself through that to be able to come to now where I have the physique to be confident in myself, to take off my shirt off and be like, I don't care. This is me now. And I built myself to become the man that I myself can respect. All because I've changed how I looked. Genuinely. Confidence is paramount, and you can acquire this just by putting in the consistent work of fixing your body. My name is Bo. Subscribe, and I'll see you later.